Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome in, welcome in. This is everybody's favorite video of the month. I'm going to be showing you everything that I colored in the month of April 2024. Alright y'all, the first one I'm going to show you is in The Art of Color, Bones and Tones by Molly Jack. There's the back. And I did two of them in here. And the first one is horrendous. It's awful. Let me move this out of the way. I'm almost embarrassed to show this one. The actual picture turned out pretty good. But then I don't remember what color I started with back here. I think it was light that I started with in the back. Didn't like it. So then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make it black. So I do that, and of course I'm not very careful going around the circle. It looked even worse. So then I put more stuff on it. I think there's some acrylic paint down here, there's some glitter stuff down here, and there's some distressed ink. I tried everything to make this look better. But I'll bring it a little bit closer so you can see the actual picture. Are there shadows on this? I think there's shadows. I don't know where they're coming from. But see, the actual picture's not that bad. It's just the background makes it look terrible. So, this is the first terrible picture. But then, I did the haunted house. And what did I color this with? I think this is Prisma. I should have wrote it down. Some of these I actually did write the stuff down. But the house here is all colored pencil. And then, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Prisma. I'm thinking I'm wrong on that one. And then the blue is just the ink pads that I use literally for everything. Because I wanted it to kind of be glowy, you know? And I like the way this one turned out. I'll bring it a little closer. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I love these books. The Art of Color books. But yeah, there's that one. Move this out of the way. And here's another Art of Color, Shades of Us by Molly Jack. There's the back. And I did this one with y'all. I did a video on choosing colors for a picture for this one. And then I did the background with this as well. And what did we use for the background of this? Ink. I used the ink pads again. And I wanted it to look like, kind of like she was sitting in the middle of like a big field, and then this is supposed to be like the sky and the clouds and everything. It didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it, but I'm satisfied with the way it turned out. Not bad. I think the puppy's really cute. And this was done with Prisma colors also, I believe. So there's that one. Shades of Us, The Art of Color by Molly Jack. And the next one is a whip that I've had for a while now. And I finally finished this double page spread in, I didn't say what that was, Nightfall by Moria. And I bought, let me grab these pencils and show you. I bought these pencils at the Hobby Lobby, and I just wanted to try them out, and I decided that I was only going to color this picture with these pencils. So that's why it's so limited in color. So I did all this in the pencils, and then I've got some glossy accent. I don't know if you can see that. Set the pencils down. I've got some glossy accent in all of the little lights. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but, and then this purple here is stickles. And then the background, I wanted these to look like stars, and I was going to use a silver gel pen. And I'm like, oh no, I can do it much faster if I use some metallic paint. So that's what I did. And now it kind of looks like snow instead of stars, but it gives it a different aesthetic, I guess. So this one's done, finally. It's been a whip for a while. And that was Nightfall by Maria Trolle. Okay, the next one is in Kirby Rosanna's Color Morphia. And let me move my tea back a little bit. I swear I can't remember if I finished this in April. I'm pretty sure that I did. And I know that you've seen some of this picture before. But I'm pretty sure I finished it right at the beginning of the month. It's funny how you forget stuff that quickly. But this is all done with black, white, and gray. And that was the challenge of the picture to myself. And then on the numbers here, I've got glitter. There was a serious shadow and it's really bothering me. But there's glitter on each of the numbers. Just to give it a little bling bling, you know. Everything's better with glitter. And there's glitter literally everywhere here. And move this little guy out the way. And this next one is a whip. And that is this page. And I just put a video up. It will be the video right before this one. And I called it a color along because when I said in my April plans video that I was going to color this, and I said, I think I'm going to film this whole thing and it'll probably be in 50 parts. Y'all thought I was kidding. I'm not. I started filming it. So the first part of it is just doing this background, and the background is done with the little ink pads. And then I do have this part filmed, and I will be putting that up on Monday. This next Monday, the first Monday in May. I don't even know what month it is. And I'm going to do that for this whole picture. So if y'all have this book and you want to color along with me in this, feel free to tag me. I did make a new Instagram for my color and stuff, and I will put it across here. I'm pretty sure that it's alabamayawcolors, but I'm not sure if there's an underscore in there or not. But I'll put it across the screen. If y'all's on Instagram, follow me over there, because I don't know any of the coloring people over on Instagram. My other Instagram is a completely different corner of the internet. But yeah, I'm going to film this whole thing section by section by section. And if you want to do this with me, we'll get it done together. So yeah, this sandcastle video will come out on Monday. I will have the colors that I'm using at the time of the video on the screen to make it easier. I've heard y'all in the comments. Thank you for that feedback. But that's Color Morphia, Kirby Rosanna's. And then the next one is The Little House coloring book, Laura Ingalls Wilder. I love this coloring book very much. And this is the one I did for that one. And I want to find the little, one moment. Okay, this is what I was looking for, was this chalk writer. Craft Decor is the company. And this thing is awesome. Oh, look at it coming all the way out. But it's awesome. It like kind of, oh, there's crazy people outside. Wonder if you can hear that. you can kind of like blend it like this, but it will like dry down. And I used this in the water here and for the snow, and it helped blend it out, and I like the way that worked. And I bought this at the Dollar Tree. They do sell these on Amazon for like 4 times more than what you can get them at the Dollar Tree. So check out your Dollar Tree and see if you see these, because I'd love to get some more colors of these. I think these are kind of neat. But here's my Little House on the Prairie page. This one was done with Prismacolor also, I think. I didn't write it down. Every time I'm like, oh, I'll remember. I don't ever remember. Never remember what I use unless I do a video on it, and I literally have to go back and look at my own video. But yeah, I like the way this one turned out. And that was Little House coloring book. And then the next one, also started this one with y'all. The Windows to Your Soul adult coloring book. Wow. Voice literally just cracked there. And that's by Kira Silver. And I finished this one up. And this was done with the Heshing Pen or Heshing Pang, or otherwise known as the Lost Girl pencils. That's what I did this one with. And this down here is blue, and around here, that's all the ink pads. That's my most used thing aside from my colored pencils, is those ink pads. I love those things. But all this blue down here is done with the ink pads. And then this is all done with the pencils. And then this is stickles up here. And bring it a little bit closer so you can see the sparklies. But this is a really cool book. It's very weird, but very cool, and I like it. But that's how that one turned out. That's the Windows to Your Soul adult coloring book. And the next one is in Terry Pratchard's Discworld coloring book. I just finished this one last night, and I'm so happy that I finished this. This was done with Prismacolors. I got the blue trolls done. There were 64 blue trolls on this picture, and that's a lot of faces to color. But I finally got it done, and I think it looks really cool, but I'm really glad that I don't have to look at this again. It was quite something. I didn't really use that many colors, I guess. Maybe like 8 or 9 pencils. Well, I guess with these, maybe. Well, okay. So I used at least 12 pencils. But, yeah, they all, you can kind of tell. They've got kind of different shades on them. I was in different moods every time I was coloring batches of these things. So it's kind of funny to see that. But I finally did finish it. So I can put this book away for now. And then the next one is in Dark Shadows coloring book. I got a couple of them done in this one. This one is done with all gel crowns, and I used the Mr. Pen and the Zeyar, Z-E-Y-A-R. That's the brand that I used. But yeah, this whole thing is gel crowns. And then this was really fun, really quick. I like the way this turned out. And it's not like, I was afraid the gel crowns would be like sticky or whatever, you know, but it's not. And I haven't put anything on this, no fixative or anything. And yeah, it's good. So there's that. Actually, no, that part is, I think her skin might be some colored pencils. But I did leave myself a note over here that says all gel crowns. So maybe that is colored, or the gel crown here. And then I just like drew this. I used the gel crayon like a crown here and just kind of smudged it out a little bit. This was really fun, like I said. And then I did this girl here. And I also used gel crayons on this. I know the outside of it here, the grayish blue, that's gel crayon. The skin I did with the Crayola Around the World colored pencils, and then the dress and the hair I did with the Papiola colored pencils. And maybe I'll have to play around with those Crayola Around the World pencils again. I've swatched them and I've used them on this. I think they're awful. They don't have very much pigment, and you've got to color so hard that I could see that there could be wrist problems using those pencils all the time. But I do like the way she turned out. I think she's real cute. This is what I call cute. That's kind of scary. But that was Dark Shadows coloring book. Here's the back of it. And then last but not least is in my Evil Beauties horror coloring book. If you've been around my channel, you've seen this book before. And I finished this one. This one was a whip last time. And the only thing I had done with it was just some of the pebbles down here. This is Prismacolor. And I was really not digging this picture. And let me show you what happened. Hold on one second. Alright, so when I was coloring this picture, like I said, last month when I showed this, I only had just some of these pebbles down here done. And I had this behind, you know, just to have something behind the picture. And I was talking to my cousin on the phone, and I really was not paying attention to what I was doing, but I just kept coloring. And I was coloring and coloring, and I finished the picture, and I look, and I'm like, look at that. This background, because I didn't really have any idea what color I was going to color all this. But this background apparently inspired me. We've got the reddish color here. This is kind of purple, but you know. And the yellow. And just, I didn't notice it until I was done with it and looked. And I was like, look at that. This inspired me and I didn't even know it. So there's a coloring story for you. But this is gel crayon back here. And I put some gel crayon down here just to fill in that little space. And then the rest of it is Prismacolors. But I do really like the way this turned out. I was not digging this picture at first, but... And what is this one? This one, I just decided I wanted to do a page and split it right down the middle with two different colors. So this one I did, this is Prismacolor. I just did all kinds of different shades of gray on this side. And then there's some Posca in here. And then there's some Wink of Stella here. And then there's no bling bling anywhere on this side. It's just different shades of orange. But I remember doing an art project, something similar to this in middle school once, and I guess that's the reason I wanted to do it again. So that's what I did with that one. That's what I really like about this book, is it's got pictures that allow you to do, like this one. This is all just shades of red, and if you do that with a picture, it helps you figure out how to shade your pencils better. Just use one color but many shades of it and just color the whole thing that way. And I really like to do that. See, I did it with this. I think there's a green one in here, or maybe that's in another book. Oh, there's the green one. There's like 20 something shades of green in this one. It just helps you figure out your pencils and how to blend them. And so I quite enjoy doing that. But that is the end of all of my completed pages for the month. I'm dropping pencils. For the month of April 2024. And I will be doing a video very soon, probably come out right after this one, with my plans for May of 2024. So hope you all tune in for that one. And again, if you're on Instagram, give me a follow. I'll follow you back, because I don't know any coloring people over there. So yeah, so until next time, y'all, bye.